There wasn't a salon based at Holbeath campus before. We've had beauty and complementary therapies here, but never hairdressing. So this was an opportunity to add a different dimension to the provision that we offer along here. And because we've got a lot of students that travel from Dunfermline down to St Bride's-Dale and along to Cooper, we felt it was the right thing to do. The biggest feature of all is the venting system. It's a localised venting system. Denmark is the only country that has these vents as a mandatory provision. And any college needs to have every position vented, and every salon needs to have every third position vented. So these are completely state-of-the-art, completely new to the UK, and the Hairdressing Council in this country haven't seen them before either. They were very impressed that we were the first. As part of the ethos of Fife College, we try and embed sustainability, and we want our practitioners to be sustainable. The hairdressing and beauty industry is quite guilty of using quite a lot of chemicals and having a lot of products that come out of the work that we do. So what we hope to do is embed sustainability and provide a really good state-of-the-art provision so that our students will go out into the world of work and they'll spread the word that the venting system is a good thing to have. All students will be invited along to this particular salon to see the sustainability elements that have been embedded so that they can then take that into their workplace, and hopefully that will spread the word across the whole of the sector, if you like. What you're about to see is a 3D environment of a green hairdressing salon. This is what we plan to create in tandem with 3D animation students based on the model of the green vented salon at our Holbeath campus. The components will help salon owners and students dip in or create a similar salon if their commitment is to being more sustainable. The pop-up signage tells the viewer why each component has been considered and helps create a better understanding of the Green Salon project. Marmoleum is the 12th most environmentally friendly product in the world, and it's made locally by Forbo Nairn, made of all natural materials in the manufacturing process. The hairdryers in the salon are selected from eco-ranges. These have energy-efficient motors and heating elements which reduce the electricity consumption. Biodegradable towels are used in the salon to save on laundry costs.
The Green Salon project initially came about when we started doing hairdressing curriculum here at the Holbeath campus, and it was really exciting to have this type of project in place for our new students at Holbeath. And I think it's important now for students today and for future students to know about environmental and sustainable working practices. So from the recycled wallpaper to some of the other green components, the way that we clean in the salon, our biodegradable towels. We're teaching the students from all different angles how to be more green in their everyday working practices.
I've been here a year now at this salon, and I've definitely found a difference in my health since I came to work here. In respect of, I used to probably get a lot of colds during the summer and the winter, and I've found that it's just a cleaner environment working in the salon here, and I think it's because of the air filtration system, I'm sure of it.
I'm doing my level 2 hairdressing course. Just started in my second year. We came in when the Green Salon first opened, so we were the first people to use it. And we think it's great. We don't know, I don't have a background in hairdressing, so I don't know what it's like in comparison to others, but I know that the air feels clean, I like the towels, because they're environmentally friendly. They're soya, goes back into the ground within a year and stuff like that. So, yeah, it all seems quite cool to me. When you go into a hair salon, sometimes, it's too hot. You can feel the chemicals in your mouth and stuff like that. In here, it just feels like clean air all the time.
The colour's obviously pleasing on the eyes, being the Green Salon. It's a nice, obviously, calming effect. It just has a better feel to it. It just seems a lot more airier than other salons that I've worked in.
I think from a sort of holistic, spiritual sort of point of view, The fact that you're working in this green environment with this lovely scene, I think it's a woodland scene in Finland, it's also quite therapeutic because you don't feel you're confined into a sort of concrete box. It's just much more natural.
My name's Sandy Campbell, and recently I just finished an HNC in hairdressing at Kirkcaldy. I've been doing hairdressing for 30 years, and I was asked if I would be part of the Green Salon project. I think if more people come on board, especially product and retail companies come on board and bring green products out, which they're starting to do, I think the consumer and the hairdressing industry are looking for greener products. I says this for the students, it's quite a new thing for the students, and obviously giving them the information that they can take home and hopefully absorb what I've learned, and that they're going to recycle and hopefully maybe one day open a salon that is eco-friendly.
Salons like the Green Salon with the vented system could be in place in the UK. At the moment they're in place in Denmark, where they've got stricter regulations about how hairdressers operate. But certainly from our point of view, putting this in place for the students of today, for hopefully when they're in employment in the future, will let them see what a sort of cleaner and fresher and healthier working environment could be, for them working with their clients and with future employees or future students.
Yeah, because although at the moment I don't have anything to compare it to, not being from that background, I think that when I go out as a hairdresser, I will expect more, because I don't know any different, so it'll be like going back in time kind of thing, if you know what I mean, like suddenly having no internet kind of thing, that kind of thing. I'm used to having clean air around me and things like that, so I think it will make a difference when I go out doing it myself.
For the students to know about different products that they could use on their hair and on their clients' hair, they're then thinking about from the backwash area through to styling, and even the hairdryers that they're using are Parlux green hairdryers, which are made from recycled products. The packaging is recyclable, and also it's got a less of a noise pollution, so it's better for their actual hearing and their overall well-being.
Hello, my name's Alison and I work for the Student Association at Fife College. We've been doing some really great work this year with the Hair, Beauty, Sport and Fitness department, not just around the Green Salon, but embedding sustainability across the college, making sure students and staff right across campuses, across the whole of Fife know about sustainability. So thinking about things, apart from the Green Salon, which is a great initiative, we're thinking about recycling. So one of the things we introduced and paid for was the gumdrop bins. So students can recycle the chewing gum and it gets turned into wellies and rulers and things like that, which is like a great thing, and they're really visual, you can't miss them. And it makes people learn about recycling and about sustainability, because who thinks that you can recycle chewing gum?
I've always been interested in recycling and lowering my carbon footprint. I do recycle more at home. I use websites to get rid of furniture, clothing, instead of taking them to recycling centres. I also changed my car from quite a high-powered, gutsy petrol car to a hybrid car, which made a huge impact and has lowered my carbon footprint.
Sandy's so lovely because he likes to talk all the time and he likes to share his knowledge with us. So, listening to what he's got to say about it, I think has definitely made an impact to the salon. We were actually looking to refurbish the salon right at the process where Sandy was actually taking part in this project. So his influence has been, hugely beneficial to us to actually be aware of what product lines we use, what recycled things could we use within the salon.
So you were saying that the towels are brilliant for all kinds of different things.
Yeah, and I mean, on that point of recycling, taking it one step further with recycling. So we're using them in here on our clients. What I've also found is I could recycle them again. So I've used them for cleaning on the windows. I've also used them as a semi-permeable membrane for hanging baskets, which was another thing I experimented with. And I also cut them into shreds and found that the blackbirds actually used them in their nests, which was even better because, again, you're helping the environment and eventually it just disintegrates off. It has no harm to nature.
Oh, definitely. I think the students that are there are very, very lucky actually, and I hope they all appreciate what they've got there because it's absolutely wonderful.
I feel the project has been 100% successful. I feel every participant who has been involved in the project has been on 100%, and obviously now the salon is up and running, and it's a sort of landmark for other colleges, for businesses to come along and have a look to see how the Fife College Green Salon works.
I think from our point of view, we've been able to advertise commercially to bring salons in. We've had salon owners who have come into Goldrail or Wella workshops, and certainly the technicians from the company have commented on how natural and light and airy it feels in here. And also the salon owners, when they've come in, they see a real difference from a normal salon environment. I think just because of the different changes, and it's so different from normal salons, that environmental feel really helps.
And obviously Fife College is one of the first salons, never mind colleges in the UK, to have these. And I think that, you know, if we are training students about how to do this from the very first time they start learning, and when they go on to have salons and things like that, they'll be thinking about it, hopefully having green salons themselves.
For me, attending the Green Salon was actually quite blown away by it. I think the vented system that was put in place was actually magnificent. I've never seen anything quite like it before, and obviously having the opportunity to see that and speak to the people who designed that will make a big impact, I think, on the future development for salons as well. I think the chemical intoxication that we as stylists and as hairdressers actually have are looking forward to the future to having something that actually reduces that for health and safety within our workplace as well.